let's continue to talk about football, but this time in college football when UCLA opted to leave the Pac-12 and head to greener pastures of the Big Ten. Shout out to you, Big Ten. It was the decision rooted in money and football. Now, keep in mind they had not won a conference title in the Pac-12 since 1998. The Bruins' latest setback came Friday as they were demoralized in a near empty Rose Bowl. Listen, it was 15 people at the Rose Bowl. I'm not even pushing. It was tough to watch.
And as big as that stadium, that looked crazy.
Yeah, and you lose to New Mexico,
Jesus.
school that wasn't even invited to be a part of the new look Pac-12. It was UCLA's second straight loss to a Mountain West team, and UCLA fired second-year football coach and UCLA legend DeShaun Foster on Sunday after the school's first 0-3 start since 2019. Foster was 5-10 since taking over the program from Chip Kelly in February of 2024. Coach, was DeShaun Foster's firing fair or foul?
I think this one was foul. I know he's 0-3, but he was named to this head coaching spot at a challenging time. They were in the middle of moving to the new conference. They have no business playing in that conference. Now you still can't lose these Mountain West teams, especially at home. But last year, they won 4 of his last 6 games, and nobody thought Nico was going to be this bad. When he went to UCLA, they thought they had a quarterback that could help them win some games, and he just hasn't produced like they thought he was. At least let the man finish out the season. That's the only reason I say it's foul. Y'all brought him in. It's just his second year. He hasn't really gotten his full recruiting class in yet because it's still his second year. I know transfer portal exists and everything, but still, in football, it takes a little longer to get to change it over with your whole recruiting class. So I think it's foul. Just go ahead and let him finish out the year. He's an alumni, for God's sake. He was their running back coach from 2017 to 2023 and associate head coach 2023. Just let him finish out the year and then go on.
I'll go next, Jefferson. You can close this out. Last year, the Bruins finished 5-7 after 1-5 start. So in turn, they were figuring things out that first season in the Big Ten, the newly look of the Big Ten at that. But you, like Coach mentioned, it's 55 new players on that team, along with 8 new assistants. So you look at that team, they didn't get a chance to really gel. No continuity within that team. Hell, their QB1 pulled up in May, June. So it's a situation where I think they pulled the trigger a little too fast because Chip Kelly's team started out 0-3 in 2018 and 2019. Yeah. And granted, they didn't lose to 2 Mountain West teams. They lost to 2 Pac-12 teams at the time. I think this is foul. I think they could have let him go a little further, but at the same time, I think what they had to do was go ahead and right the ship and start from scratch. We know what from scratch is.
Oh, we're over yonder. Yeah. I see. Yeah. You can't lose to New Mexico College of Agriculture and Education. You just can't do that. And UCLA is going to have to look themselves in the mirror and realize this was a horrible idea to go to the Big Ten. Fire the coach, don't fire the coach. Quarterback might be trash. I mean, he may not be as good as you wanted, especially without those parts around him that were at Tennessee. I don't think you can turn down the Big Ten money and go back somewhere else, but they're in a rough spot. They're not going to be successful in that league. Like this is going to be their reality.
Yeah,
I don't know how you get around this, but Godspeed to Foster, man. I hope he gets another gig somewhere. But we'll just go chill out for a minute.
Yeah, because they're paying him out.
Yeah, you got to pay him out.
Did you really lose at that point?
No. Hell no.